Devin, I guess this is the third week now of spring. How's everything been going as you guys are getting back into it?
It's been good. New coach, a little new system, different terminology, but it's been great getting connected with Coach Cyril's. The whole guys really just trying to be connected. Lost 2 guys last year, so looking for everyone to step up and really just kind of, get together in a big week for connection. So we're kind of just getting to know each other a little better, and we're ready to go.
What's the adjustment been like with Coach Cyril so far?
It's been good. I mean, football is football. Football is universal. So at the end of the day, we're just gonna continue to do what we do. Like the Georgia has its way, has a standard, and we're just holding to that. Again, just learning little small terminologies, different way to do things, but nothing necessarily crazy.
Where are you fitting in this spring?
I'm looking to play the guard position, either guard, and really just looking to battle.
We tend to read too much into things. Just the fact you're here, do you read something into that? Does that mean that they're looking for you to be a leader, a contender?
I'm just trying to do my part. That's all I'm trying to do. End of the day, I mean, I got to be the best person myself, and then if I'm the best person for Georgia, if I'm the best person for myself, I can be the best person for the team, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And what areas have you had to push yourself the most, you think, in the past year to kind of get to the point you are right now?
Definitely technique. That's what fundamentally wasn't necessarily there yet. Understand the scheme of things, but I did have to get better with technique, and that's what I've been trying to do.
How hard is that to do? I mean, it's one thing.
Yeah, it's a lot easier said than done. You would think it's just like, definitely just taking a lot of reps at it, kind of going back and forth, trying to just gain work after practice, focus on putting my hands in certain places, keep my pad levels low, and just really kind of playing with grip.
Are there technique things that change from Coach Luke to Coach Cyril's, or is it kind of mostly all the same? Or?
Mostly, I mean, just small, very small differences. Not anything tremendously crazy. I'll say just maybe like certain stats we might favor the down man trying to maul him before we look at the backer. Just small things like that, nothing necessarily too crazy.
So as far as your own technique, where have you grown the most maybe from, this time last year, would you say?
I'll definitely say just in pass pro. Last year I definitely had a problem with leaning, kind of wasn't using my hands much, so that's what I'm making a big emphasis on this spring.
How much did you learn from a guy like Justin Schaefer? Because he was here for what seemed like forever, and I guess in your third year here now. How much did you learn from him?
I mean, Schaefer's always been in front of me since I was here. And Schaefer, I mean, he set the standard for sure. Covering down to the ball being the number one thing, kind of like after the play. As soon as the ball's in the air, he's sprinting down the field, and that's something I'm trying to take over and then pass on to the younger guys that's going to come after me.
What's the competition like in terms of replacing Schaefer and Jamari?
Well, we have a group of talented guys on the team, and really just battling to be the best. I mean, we're a connected group. There's a lot of us, and we're just going to play our part.
Who are some of those guys that you've been competing with in practice?
It's everybody, really. I mean, there's not necessarily one person. We have a big group of talented guys from the first starters to the third, fourth string, doesn't matter. We're all capable of being a starter.
What would you, if you probably do this when freshmen are coming in, they're linemen, they're thinking about playing O-line for Georgia. How do you explain to people just the challenge that it is? I mean, there's 15 of you guys here. You dominate before you get here because of your size, but now everybody's the same size. How difficult is that process? How would you verbalize that?
I would say, in my scenario, my high school, probably most of Jersey, I was actually one of the bigger guys. So I was so used to just being big and kind of having that carry me. As I got here, I started realizing, okay, now it's the small thing is what's going to make a big difference. Again, pad level being a big thing. And big guys, it's easy for me to stand up straight up high. You can see me from anywhere in the crowd. But playing low, playing my hands, and just really grinding. I mean, buying in.
What have you seen from Xavier so far this spring?
All great things. X is my guy. Love him to death, and we're both in the same process, just trying to get better.
What ways are you focused on improving your game this spring?
Again, big on pass pro. And then really in the run game, just trying to get my pad levels down, trying to get underneath defenders, drive them off the ball, and just work on my explosion.
You came in with Carson back, one of your teammates. What is he like as a teammate, and also what have you seen from him on the field so far as a quarterback?
Carson's a great guy, always been a competitor, and that's all he's going to do. I mean, at the end of the day, he's part of me. We have a lot of great QBs here. Carson throws the ball well. He handles the line well, makes the right calls, and just he's a good leader behind us.
Did you work a lot on the scout team?
Yeah, my freshman year, yes, sir.
So how much has that experience helped you when you're going against the Jordan Davises and Jalen Carters? Those kind of
A
guys?
lot. I think that's one of the biggest things, moments of growth for me. Just playing against guys day in, day out, getting better. Especially when I was on scout team, I was playing multiple positions. I am now, but like I was playing guard, tackle, each side. So it was kind of just like I was getting better. I was definitely getting a lot better. We had a lot of great guys come through here, especially on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it shows this past spring with pro day and everything. Definitely helped me out a lot.
Where you working the most now?
Left or right guard?
I was going to ask you about how's the transition from New Jersey been to down here?
It hasn't been too bad, really. I've enjoyed it, really. Let's see, what else say? The biggest difference for me is probably the food. I'm a big guy on my Jersey food, love my bagels, my Italian pizza, all that. So that's been hard to adjust to. But other than that, everything else has been great.
Did you know much about Noshel Marino, Kate Weston from, before your time, obviously, but they played here like 12 years ago. They're from New Jersey.
Nah, the only person I ever knew from the area was Isaiah Wilson. I had a teammate who actually transferred from Poly Prep, so that's how I kind of knew of him. But other than that, the only person I knew prior to coming down here was actually, Xavier. We met at a camp, was my sophomore year maybe.
We were talking about pizza last week. Have you found a favorite pizza place?
Down here? Haven't yet. Fully Loaded is pretty good. We actually had that tonight, so I'll probably get that. But nothing beats Jersey pizza. I mean, it can't compare. I'm sorry.
Where did you camp with Xavier and did that help you kind of make your decision to come down here?